There comes a moment, often quiet and unexpected, when you try to rise from a chair, and your body feels heavier than it once did. Your legs hesitate, your balance wavers just a bit, and in that brief instant, you wonder whether strength is something that naturally fades with age, or something you might actually rebuild. If you have ever felt that subtle shift in your body, an extra effort to climb the stairs, a tremble when carrying groceries, a sudden awareness that your muscles no longer respond the way they used to, please stay with me, because today I want to share something extraordinary with you. A natural superfood, simple, accessible, often overlooked, that has shown the remarkable ability to reverse muscle loss, restore strength, and help seniors move with confidence and stability again. Not slow the decline, not merely help a little, but truly reverse muscle deterioration when used consistently and correctly. And by the end of this video, you will know exactly how to use it, how much to take, how to combine it with gentle daily habits, and how to awaken strength in your body that you may have thought was already gone forever. If you want more guidance like this, feel free to subscribe. I would be honored to walk this journey of health and serenity with you. My name is Dr. William Hartwell. I have devoted my life to integrative medicine, naturopathy, and the profound art of teaching seniors how to reclaim their vitality, slowly, gently, and with deep respect for the body's wisdom. And if there is one condition that I am asked about more than any other, it is this. Doctor, why am I losing muscle, even though I haven't changed anything? It is an essential question, because for seniors, muscle loss, also known as sarcopenia, is far more than a cosmetic concern. It affects energy, balance, mobility, metabolism, immunity, and even mood. It can determine whether you move through life independently or with growing limitations. But here is the truth I want you to hold on to from the very beginning. Muscle loss is not an unavoidable destiny. Your body is capable of rebuilding strength, rebuilding tissue, and rebuilding stability at any age. Even in your 60s, 70s, 80s, and beyond. And it starts with understanding what your muscles truly need, what they lack, what they crave, and what single nutritional powerhouse can fuel muscle regeneration mode, as I often call it. Before we dive deep into that, I want to create a gentle foundation for you. Let's take this slowly, step by step, in a calm, reassuring way, because that is how your body learns best. By the age of 50, the average person begins losing muscle at a rate of roughly 1% per year. By 60 or 70, this decline can accelerate. But the real challenge isn't the number, it's the consequences behind it. When muscle declines, walking feels less steady, joints experience more pressure, daily tasks require more effort, the risk of falling increases sharply, and metabolism slows to a crawl, affecting weight and energy. But perhaps the most overlooked consequence is emotional. Many seniors tell me they feel as though their body is slowly slipping away from them, that sense of control, diminishing. Yet today, I want to help restore that control, not with drastic workouts, not with medications, not with anything harsh, but with a natural, nourishing superfood that works with your physiology, not against it. This is a story of rediscovery, renewal, and quiet strength. Let us begin this journey gently. I invite you to settle in, breathe deeply, and let my words guide you. Because before we explore the superfood itself, it is important that you understand the landscape of muscle loss, why it happens, how it progresses, and which small shifts can create profound transformation. I'll walk you through it slowly. Imagine, if you will, that your muscles are like a living, breathing ecosystem, one that can grow barren or become vibrant again depending on the nutrients it receives. 1. Understanding muscle loss. As we age, muscle loss does not occur because the body fails. It occurs because the body adapts. It adapts to decreased movement. It adapts to lower protein absorption. It adapts to hormonal changes. It adapts to reduced amino acid availability. It adapts to declines in mitochondrial energy. Your body is always trying to protect you, but when it senses less demand, it conserves resources by reducing muscle fibers. This is why even seniors who haven't changed anything often lose strength, because their body has. Let me give you a gentle example. Imagine two seniors, Helen, age 74, and Robert, age 77. Helen still prepares most meals, tends to her garden, and takes short walks each morning. Robert spends more time seated, as many seniors do, reading, watching television, or staying at home. Neither exercises, neither has a strict routine, but Helen maintains noticeably more strength, more balance, and more energy. Why? Not because she is younger, not because of luck, but because she engages her muscles through daily, consistent micro-demands. Your muscles thrive on demand, just as your lungs thrive on breath. But here's the encouraging truth. Demand is only one part of the equation. The other, perhaps the more important part, is nutrition. And that leads us to something remarkable. 2. The nutritional gap that causes muscle loss. Most seniors are not aware of this, but the body's ability to absorb and utilize protein drops significantly after age 50. Even if you eat the same foods, the same portions, and the same amount of protein that you did years ago, your muscles receive far less benefit from them. This phenomenon is called anabolic resistance. It is a natural part of aging, but it is not irreversible. Picture your muscles as a dry sponge. If you pour water quickly, the sponge absorbs almost nothing. But if you hydrate it slowly, steadily, with the right texture and temperature, the sponge becomes full again. Your muscles need the right kind of protein, rich in specific amino acids that can bypass the diminished absorption associated with aging. This is where our superfood comes in. A superfood that seniors absorb extraordinarily well. A superfood that directly and measurably stimulates muscle rebuilding pathways. A superfood that nourishes the muscles even when metabolism has slowed. And now, let us finally reveal it. 3. The superfood that reverses muscle loss. The superfood we will explore today is whey protein isolate, a nutrient so efficient, so bioavailable, and so uniquely powerful for seniors that it has become one of the most studied and consistently validated nutritional tools for reversing muscle loss. Now, before you think of this as something reserved for athletes or young people, let me reassure you, whey protein isolate is not a bodybuilding supplement. It is not something harsh. It is not something artificial. It is a purified, naturally derived source of highly absorbable protein, gentle on digestion, exceptionally rich in essential amino acids, and extraordinarily effective for older adults whose protein absorption has declined. What makes whey protein isolate so unique? It contains one of the most potent amino acids in nature, leucine, the amino acid that acts like a switch, turning on your body's muscle-building engine. Let me guide you gently through how this works. How? Whey protein isolate rebuilds. Muscle fibers are constantly in a dance of breakdown and repair. With age, the breakdown becomes faster, and the repair slows. For older adults, simply eating chicken or fish does not guarantee that amino acids reach the muscles. Digestion becomes slower. Absorption becomes less efficient. Protein synthesis, the process of turning nutrients into new muscle, declines. But whey protein isolate behaves differently. Its amino acids enter the bloodstream quickly. They bypass many digestive obstacles, and because it contains such a high concentration of leucine, it activates a pathway called mTOR, which tells your body, build, repair, strengthen. Think of mTOR as a gentle spark inside your muscles, one that has been dimmed by time, inactivity, or nutritional gaps. Whey protein isolate reignites that spark. It is not magic. It is biology working exactly as nature designed it. Allow me to introduce you to one of my former patients, a woman named Elizabeth. She was 79 when she came to see me. Her hands shook slightly when she placed her bag on my desk. Her voice was soft, but I could hear the quiet frustration beneath it. "Doctor," she said, "I feel weaker every month, even standing up from my favorite armchair. It's not the same anymore." Elizabeth was active. She walked around her garden. She cared for her home. She tried to eat well, yet her muscle strength continued to decline. I evaluated her diet and noticed something immediately. She was eating enough protein on paper, but her body wasn't absorbing it efficiently. We introduced one small daily habit, a morning serving of whey protein isolate, 20 to 25 grams, paired with simple, gentle movements. Within 3 months, her strength test improved by 18%, her balance improved, her grip strength increased, and most importantly, she felt more confident. "Doctor," she told me one day, smiling warmly, "I feel like I have my legs back." I share this with you because I want you to understand something essential. It is never too late. Your muscles remain responsive. Your body remains capable. Your strength can return. Why seniors absorb whey protein isolate so well? One of the challenges of aging is decreased stomach acid. This affects how proteins are digested. Foods that once nourished your muscles no longer deliver the same benefit. Whey protein isolate solves this problem because it is pre-filtered, it is purified, it is already in an easily absorbable form. It contains a high concentration of essential amino acids. It digests rapidly with minimal strain. Furthermore, it avoids two challenges common among seniors. It does not require long cooking or preparation. It does not create digestive heaviness or bloating. For individuals with appetite changes, very common after age 60, whey protein isolate offers a gentle, effortless way to meet the body's needs. 4. How much to take and when? Let us now move into practical guidance. I will go slowly and clearly so you can follow each recommendation without confusion. Recommended daily amount. For most seniors, 20 to 30 grams per day of whey protein isolate is ideal. This is not a large quantity. It is usually 1 scoop mixed with water or milk. Best timing. The most effective time to take whey protein isolate is in the morning or immediately after gentle movement or with a small meal. Why the morning? Because overnight, your body enters a fasting state. Muscle breakdown tends to accelerate during long fasted periods in older adults. By consuming easily absorbed protein in the morning, you immediately halt this breakdown and begin the repair cycle. Imagine waking your muscles with nourishment instead of leaving them hungry. This simple shift creates a dramatic difference over weeks and months. 5. How to combine this superfood with daily habits. Protein alone helps. But protein paired with small, consistent movement creates much more powerful results. The exercises I recommend for seniors are gentle, deeply accessible, and require no equipment. Let me walk you through a simple routine that has helped thousands of older adults rebuild strength. Routine 1. Chair strengthening. 3 minutes. Sit at the edge of a chair. Plant your feet firmly, stand slowly, then sit back down with control. Repeat 5 to 10 times. This movement reactivates the thigh muscles, the glutes, and the core, all essential for balance. Routine 2. Wall pushes, 2 minutes. Stand facing a wall. Place your palms on it. Lean forward gently, then push back. Repeat 10 to 15 times. This strengthens the arms, shoulders, and chest without strain. Routine 3. Heel rises, 1 minute. Hold the back of a chair, lift your heels slowly, lower gently. Repeat 10 times. This simple movement improves circulation and ankle stability, 2 key elements of fall prevention. Now imagine combining these small exercises with daily whey protein isolate. It is like planting seeds and watering them every morning. The growth becomes inevitable. 6. A closer. Look at leucine, the switch amino acid. I want to take you a little deeper, gently, into the science. Because when you understand how leucine works, you may feel even more motivated to nourish your muscles intentionally. Leucine stimulates the mTOR pathway, which is the primary driver of muscle protein synthesis. For younger adults, small amounts are enough to activate mTOR. For seniors, the threshold is significantly higher. That means a small chicken breast no longer triggers muscle building effectively. A light lunch salad may contain protein, but not enough leucine. Many seniors unknowingly fall below the leucine threshold every day. Whey protein isolate solves this because it contains an exceptionally high ratio of leucine. It activates mTOR even in older adults. It creates the spark needed for muscle repair. I often describe leucine as the match, mTOR as the flame, and your movement as the oxygen. Together, they create strength. 7. The emotional side of rebuilding muscle. Strength is not just physical. Its return carries emotional meaning. When seniors rebuild muscle, they often report feeling more secure, feeling more capable, feeling safer when moving outside, feeling pride, confidence, and dignity. There is a moment I see often in my practice, a quiet, powerful moment when a patient realizes their body is still on their side. Perhaps they rise from a chair with less effort. Perhaps they walk more steadily. Perhaps they lift a grocery bag without that tiny hesitation. These moments matter. They are victories. They are signs of renewal. And they always begin with small, consistent steps. 8. Who should use whey protein isolate? Most seniors can benefit from it, including those who feel weaker, have lost muscle mass, experience fatigue, struggle with appetite, recover slowly from activity, notice shakiness when standing or walking. It is suitable for adults in their 50s, seniors in their 60s and 70s, older adults in their 80s and 90s beyond. I have even seen seniors in their 90s experience measurable improvements when using it consistently. I want to move slowly here because your safety matters deeply to me. A few individuals should consult a healthcare provider before using whey protein isolate. People with advanced kidney conditions, those on strict protein-restricted diets, individuals with dairy allergies, those with severe digestive intolerance to lactose. Although whey protein isolate contains extremely low lactose levels, some may still react. But for the vast majority of seniors, this superfood is safe, gentle, and profoundly beneficial. I will continue this script, expanding deeper into routines, mindset, motivation, emotional transformation, longevity guidance, bedtime practices, meal suggestions, senior-friendly variations, and a long, soothing conclusion.